our channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm KJ, by the way. This is my mama, and today we are back with another reaction video. So sit back, grab a snack, and let's go. Alright guys, you see the title, Nurse Fakes Her Cancer. This was a suggestion as well, and I've heard of people faking their cancer to get like some serious GoFundMe cash. I've never heard of this particular story though, so let's see.
Well, people all over North Georgia offered up their prayers, their love, and their money to a woman who told everyone she had ovarian cancer. Well, now she is under arrest.
Well, Forsyth County Sheriff's detectives charged 29-year-old Mary Bennett with theft and forgery. Now, the shocker, they say she never had cancer.
But it's what Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis discovered that is certain to make people even more upset. Randy?
Yeah, Russ and Sine, Mary Bennett's posts, her social media posts go on and on about her bucket list. Fun things she wanted to do before her supposed terminal illness ended her life. Detectives say she spent years collecting at least $25,000 in cash and free stuff until someone started asking questions.
They should have been asking questions a long time ago.
I mean, you never just up and believe somebody when it comes to this stuff, because nowadays people do like to take advantage of sites like GoFundMe. So they should have been asking questions. But $25,000?
Shoot.
Man, that's a... Ooh,
We gotta help out with some things.
Anywhere else before we go.
Mary Bennett, coming resident, licensed practical nurse, and supposed stage 4 ovarian cancer victim, spending another day living like she was dying.
What do you predict this community is going to think when they find out the truth?
I think a lot of people are going to be shocked. Mary Bennett had quite the bucket
She's
list.
an
In fact,
LPN. This
licensed
practicing
practitioner?
Yeah, nurse.
Nurse.
Yeah.
Wow.
This educated woman,
And she's gonna do that.
and she's scamming folks just so she can check things off her bucket list a little faster.
Right?
Wow.
That's crazy.
It takes all kinds of people to make this world.
Yeah, it does. But I ain't jumping out no perfectly good plane.
And I ain't going to jail over no lies. so-
Exactly.
we're going to need a bigger bucket. According to her post, ovarian cancer landed her a free trip to New Orleans, a free hot air balloon ride, a free weekend at Treasure Bay in Biloxi, a free fishing trip in the Gulf, a free ride on the Skyview over Centennial Park, a free hunting trip with celebrity hunter Haley Heath, free Braves tickets, including a signed card from Freddie Freeman, Jason Hayward, Andrelton Simmons, and manager Freddie Gonzalez, saying Mary was, quote, in our thoughts and prayers.
Is there any evidence Mary Bennett has ever had cancer?
Not based on anything I've learned in my investigation. But on this Facebook page maintained by a friend, Mary Bennett posted that she was undergoing chemo and had her head shaved since her hair was going to fall out anyway. Mary walked as a cancer survivor, wore a mask because she claimed her immune system was compromised, but the whole time continued to work on that bucket list. A ride-along with the Lumpkin County Sheriff's Department during a motorcycle fundraiser. A free tour and cookbook for Mary Mac's Tea Room.
What?
And a huge spaghetti dinner thrown by local restaurant owner Kurt McConnell that raised $4,000.
The Forsyth County Sheriff's Department says that she's a fake.
And that breaks my heart. It does.
Did Mary Bennett seem sick to you when you met her?
No.
Did any red flags go up?
No. I didn't even think about it.
Neither did her friends or family.
That's so sad though,
That
because
is.
he said he didn't think about it. He had no judgment towards her.
Right.
He figures if you are sick, I want to help you.
Right.
And that's how it should be. Only for people's generosity
To be
taken advantage of. Like, that is so sad.
She used people.
Use people who didn't even think anything of it, because it's like, who would fake that?
Right.
Her
Right.
and others.
Right. Wow.
Members who talked to the Fox 5 I-Team.
They did say that Mary Bennett never wanted them to come with her on any of her medical appointments, so they'd stay at home or sit in the car waiting, like when she came here to Northside Hospital, supposedly for a gamma knife procedure, because she claimed she had 3 tumors on my brain and 1 tumor on my brainstem.
That looks like a
She
Facebook
emerged from
post.
Northside
It
with
is.
2 Band-Aids on her forehead. When they came off a few days later, investigators say there were no scars.
Well, how did she explain that?
It was a miracle.
It was a miracle.
Last May, Mary Bennett even flew to Houston with her parents because she said she had an appointment with the famous cancer hospital MD Anderson. This is a picture on Facebook of Mary along the Texas coast. But Detective Jeffrey Rose says
Galveston.
he checked with every hospital Mary claims to have visited.
Everybody
was
came
never
back.
there.
We don't know this person. We have not treated this person. This person is not a patient.
So MD Anderson says they've never seen
So
her before.
I wonder
Correct.
what she would do. Just go up in there, wander around the hospital, and fake like. Because he said that some people would just sit and wait in the car. So would she go up in there and fake like she was?
Girl, she'd probably walk through that door, land herself at the hospital cafeteria, eat a little something, something.
Pass
then-
time on her phone.
Right. Then walk back out the door like she's really been seeing a doctor.
Right.
Ooh-wee.
Man.
That's sad that people have to go through such extents.
Right.
Wow.
Really for money. I mean, I'd
Right.
rather work harder.
I'd rather work harder and pray harder.
Because frankly, scamming people, I don't see how you live with yourself.
Because I'm definitely not going to jail over it. Skip that.
I ain't trying to go to jail.
This is all the orange I'm trying to wear.
Right?
Please.
Emery says they've never seen her before.
Correct.
None of these places say that they've ever treated her for cancer.
Correct.
I'm going to give you some a little bit colorful.
Mary got the money for that Houston trip from Kirk McConnell's spaghetti dinner. He says he even gave her a few $100s himself.
This is what she was doing in Houston instead.
I can't believe it. I don't know how she lives with herself. I don't know how she could live with herself.
By that time, the bucket list has started making some people suspicious, especially when Mary made another miraculous recovery. Then, late last year, I received an unmarked envelope in the mail containing all those pictures and social media postings, suggesting Mary Bennett was faking it all along.
Turns out the Forsyth County Sheriff's Department was sent the same material. Mary Bennett is now charged with theft and forgery, accused of faking medical records to make it look as if she were a cancer patient.
Hey, Mary?
Before Mary was arrested, no one answered the door when we stopped by her house.
She has a nice home for a nurse. She has a
After
nice
her
home.
arrest, a no trespassing sign now greets visitors at the road. Mary Bennett's lawyer had no comment. The bucket list has reached the end.
Of course, the
medical
lawyer
professional.
had no comment.
He's too busy wondering how he's
How
going to
he's
get
going
paid
to defend
to
her.
defend her.
He's just trying to figure
Right.
out how, because
Right.
all the evidence is stacked against her. There's
right.
not much you can say. What are you gonna go for? An insanity case? Yeah, right.
You're not insane. There's nothing
No.
wrong with you. You just scammed
No.
people. It caught up with you.
Exactly.
Now you're about to do some time.
I wonder-
And you will have plenty of time to figure out why you chose to make this mistake.
Right? And I have to wonder, like, how? What exactly kicked off the investigation? You know? Because she was doing all this jumping on
it was
planes
the
and stuff.
packet. It was the packet of material that some anonymous person sent the news crew and the Forsyth County Sheriff's Department.
Oh, some random person who
Letting
had
them
seen
know,
that
hey,
this is fake.
This is all fake. Somebody
somebody
knew
put
her.
together that
Someone,
knew
I
her,
think someone knew her
knew
personally.
put together the packet.
Because they couldn't
They
stand
couldn't
what she
figure
was
out.
doing anymore. They couldn't stand to kick back and watch her scam all these people anymore.
So they
she
sent
put
it.
together this packet, sent it to a couple of locations, and they began investigating. She got caught.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Somebody has some common sense.
Someone that needs to be held, in my opinion, to a higher standard. Openly deceiving the general public at large, just openly taking these monies and going out on elaborate trips. and all the while just sitting there looking and nodding your head and saying, yes, I've got cancer.
How was it? It was awesome! And after your life, I can't believe I can.
She is out on bond now. Investigators still aren't sure how many victims are out there. They want to hear from anyone who gave money wrongly believing they were helping a cancer victim with her medical bills or her bucket list. And Russ and Snea, I brought this out. It's a t-shirt the community made. It says, "Miracle for Mary." And this is how concerned that community was. They had auctions, they sold candles, they had yard sales to raise money for what they thought were her medical bills. This story has stunned that community.
Yeah, it's very sad because you want to trust people, obviously. Now, is there any indication that her family or her friends knew what she was doing?
I asked the detective that. He said there's no indication that the friends or her family were in on this at all. In fact, I sat down and talked to her mom off camera for a while, and her mom, this is before she was arrested, and her mom said, "I'm convinced that she has cancer."
Yeah.
I said, "Well, how do you know?" She goes, "A mother knows." But then she admitted that she never went with her daughter on any of those medical visits, visiting the oncologist, supposedly, the gamma knife treatment. She never went along because she said her daughter just didn't want her there.
Wow, and Randy, it's so sad that so many people are going to think twice before they give to someone who might actually need the assistance.
Exactly.
I was about to
Part
say
of all this
that.
thing.
Yeah.
There's always somebody to ruin it for other people.
Right.
You're right.
All right. Thank
I'm
you
like
so
Kirk, I
much.
never would have thought of it. All right, Randy, thanks very much.
Wow. That's crazy. And man, that just messes everything up for people who aren't lying. You know? That's crazy.
And who really would appreciate some help with what they're going through.
But you know what's interesting? Saying that, oh yeah, I have cancer, telling people verbally with your mouth, posting it online, all she did was possibly attract
Manifest.
cancer.
Yep, in the future, yep.
Wouldn't that be interesting if she really did get it, but now that this is out, no one wants to do anything for her? Because she
like the
faked
little
it?
boy that cried wolf. You remember that little childhood fairy tale? The little boy who cried
I don't
wolf?
think I grew up on it, but I've
Yeah,
heard of it. Crying
yeah,
wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, this is happening when somebody comes to help you. Psych.
Yeah.
Right?
He did that like 2 or 3 times, and then when
it was real, no one
right, no one came. Yeah.
came.
Yeah. Manifestation is real.
Right? Because she spoke it too much and typed it too much. And man, let's just air everything out in the comments so this video doesn't run too long.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see y'all in our next one. Bye, guys.